What's up, y'all? Okay, so I put the cable in the RED Komodo and about to plug this in. Anything at all? Nothing, but this guy turns green. Probably turn on off button, right? This is off. This is on. Ooh. Alright. Damn, alright. You can smell there's dust. Fresh, right? Initializing. Yo. Software license agreement. Important. Read carefully. This software license agreement, SLA, is a legal agreement between you, either an individual or a single entity, and RED.com LLC, RED, open quote, close quote, for software owned by RED and its affiliated company and its third-party supplier and licensor that accompany this SLA, which includes software documentation interface, fonts, interfaces, fonts, and any data that comes with the RED camera and our camera module, and update software, open close quote. The software is licensed, not sold to you by RED for use only under the term of this SLA. RED and its licensor retain ownership of the software itself and reserve all rights not expressly granted to you. By clicking agree button or by using the RED camera or camera module, you agree to be bound by the term of this SLA. If you do not accept these terms in this SLA, do not click agree and must discontinue use of the RED camera. Wow. Alright. Whoa. Camera module and software, and or you may return the camera or camera module within 10 days of the original delivery of such products for a refund grant of license. RED grants you the following rights, provided that you comply with all the terms and conditions of this SLA. You are granted a limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable license to use this software on a single RED camera or a single camera module. Reservation of rights and ownership. RED and its licensor retain all right, title, and interest in the software and all copies thereof, including all copyright and other intellectual property rights. Ooh, far. RED and its licensor reserve all rights not expressly granted to you in this SLA. The software is licensed not so. Limitation on the end user rights. You agree that only RED has the right to enhance, otherwise modify the software. You have no rights to any source code for the software. You agree not to or cause or permit directly or indirectly the modification, disassembly, recompilation, or reverse engineer of the software or any part thereto, or otherwise attempt to gain access to source code to the software. You agree not to create derivative works or cause or permit others directly or indirectly to software derivative works based upon the software. The software is based upon the software is licensed as a single product. Its component parts may not be separated for use on more than one device. Under no circumstances shall you sell, license, sub-license, publish, and display, distribute, rent, lease, assign, or otherwise transfer through to a third party the software or any copy thereof in whole or in part concern the use of data. You agree that RED and its affiliates may collect, maintain, process, transmit, and use technical diagnostic usage and related information, including but not limited to the information about your RED camera module, computer system, and application software usage content, and peripherals. RED may use the information to provide and improve RED's products and services, including provide the information to RED licensor. RED may also provide the information to third-party advertiser for the purpose of providing advertising statistics without identifying you personally. Fuck you, man. RED will not disclose this information in a form that personally identify you. Updates. RED and its licensor have no obligation to provide updates. Fuck you. Bug fixes, or error correction. If RED provides updates, such updates may be automatic and may delete or change the nature or feature of the software, including functions you may rely upon, and you may lose your data. You may lose data. You consent to updates by RED. Any updates shall be deemed and shall constitute part of the software, and the term of this SLA apply to such updates. Software transfer. You may not transfer this SLA or the rights to the software granted herein to any third party without the written consent of RED. Prior to the transfer, the end user receiving the software must agree to the SLA term export restriction. You acknowledge that the software is subject to export restriction various countries. You agree to comply with all applicable international and national laws that apply to the software, including the U.S. Export Administration regulations, as well as end use and destination restrictions issued by U.S. and other governments. Termination. This SLA is effective until terminated. Your right under this license will terminate automatically without notice from RED if you fail to comply with any of the terms and conditions of this SLA. So how the fuck do I use this in Vietnam then? Upon termination of its SLA, you must cease all use of the software and destroy all copies, full or partial, of the software. The following sections survive any termination of this SLA: section 2 to 4, 6 to 18, Gonna read to 18, man. 9. Content. The software may be capable of being used by you to capture, store, process, and use content by you or third party. Such content may be protected by copyright, other intellectual property laws, and or agreements. You agree to use the software only in compliance with such law and agreement that apply such content. High-risk activity. The software is not fault tolerant and is not designed, manufactured, or intended or used for hazardous environment or high-risk activity requiring all of fail-safe performance. You agreed not to use the RED camera or camera module with activity in which the failure of RED camera or camera module could lead to death, personal injury, or severe physical or environmental damage. RED and its licensor specifically disclaim any express or implied warranty of fitness for high-risk activity. Okay, I'm gonna put it down and come back a little bit.